Yo, welcome back to Car Talk Sundays, episode 5. Sorry about the delay, but we had to get everything situated because we're gonna make sure it comes out nice and appropriate to where you guys can enjoy it. Right? We got our boy Ulysses with
Sorry,
complex
slight
design.
technical difficulties, y'all.
Yeah, it ain't, you know what I'm saying. That's normal when we're dealing with robots.
Yeah, that's the only
Robot,
kind of problem you are going to have is technicals, right?
robots and technology. That's the problem. Yo, I
Or
heard
maybe
something.
when AI gets really sophisticated, they'll start having like existential, like intellectual issues.
Yeah. Right? Yo, I heard something in regards to that. So currently, right now, AI has the intelligence of a cockroach, but within like the next 100 years, hopefully they're saying that. Well, they're saying that hopefully AI will have the intelligence of a monkey. That's
You
scary.
know what? Like that can totally sidebar us before we even get into car talks. But honestly, that's like everything else that typically is said by industry. Oh,
Hmm.
well, right now it's only at this level. Dude, that is a lie. There is like Elon Musk has already put it out here, bro. Like there's AI systems that are way advanced, and it's almost improper to actually like equate it to, let's just say, like sentient organisms, right? We have like a cockroach has its scope of consciousness and intelligence based on it being a cockroach, right? It's not going to solve a human problem if it has not experienced what it's like to be human, right? So AI is kind of like that. I don't know. That's a whole other subject, man.
Nah, you're right. I don't want to sidebar because we can
Yeah,
go on
yeah,
for
yeah,
days
yeah.
on that, bro. Yo, all right, man. Let me ask you a question. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna put it out there. So I did not watch the full Dutch Grand Prix, the Formula One Grand Prix, of course, the Dutch Grand Prix that was today. I did not watch it, but I did watch a crap load of clips and a crap load of
yeah.
highlights from all the teams that basically fill me in on what happened today. So,
Yeah.
I mean, how did you saw a little bit of it, man? What you
I was
think
in and
about
out. Yeah, I was in and out watching it, man. Um, you know, it's consistent with my complaints about the F1 product that we see.
it? Hmm.
Today was more of the same, complete with a seemingly intentional situation with Lewis once again, right? Just kind of strategizing things in a way where he just so happened to miss out on maybe, I don't want to say maybe, miss out on a win and a podium position, right?
Yeah.
So more of those shenanigans, man. More Ferrari strategy shenanigans.
Yeah, it looked
Just
it looked like Hamilton had that win,
yeah,
and I mean we're gonna get into his radio, we're gonna get into all the footage just in general, but it looks like he knew that he had a good chance to win, a good chance because their Mercedes had a great
yeah.
pace, and once again it got snatched from under him. Um,
Well, they weren't gonna let Lewis have a win in
no,
Verstappen's backyard, were
no, they wouldn't dare do that.
they? Sheesh.
They wouldn't, but it's crazy. So the moral of the story is you got to make decisions for yourself. but then I asked myself, we're kind of getting a little too far. Let's just go ahead and just jump into a couple of the clips, man. I'm gonna basically show,
Okay.
I'm gonna basically show,
Fair use, by the way, you guys. Fair
very
use.
loose. So this is when Max Verstappen. So this is lap 61. This is lap 61. This is after a safety car. Max Verstappen has a toe on Lewis Hamilton. Um, More of the story is I'll just give you guys a little recap. Max Verstappen is on softs, and Lewis Hamilton is on mediums, right? Correct? He's on mediums.
Yep.
Um, yeah, he's on mediums. Um, and you'll understand why that's a pretty bad decision to be on mediums in this situation. Not to say that that's his fault, but it's a pretty bad situation to be on mediums at this particular point. Look at that toe he got through that corner. Hold on, guys. Let me pause this. Look at that toe he got through that corner, and Lewis just opened the gap and threw down the inside, threw it down the outside on the
the main straight.
And what great timing. You're not allowed to overtake until you get to the line. And Verstappen was about what?
That's when he overtook. All right, guys. Let me see another one. Fair use, right?
Fair use. Kind of reminds you of Abu Dhabi, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit there.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah.
After Max Verstappen overtook Hamilton, right? Now Hamilton is in P2, right?
Yeah.
He's in P2. So who's the person that's behind him? It's his teammate. But guess
Russell.
what? Hey, we gotta stop there. Who's on softs?
Russell.
Verstappen's on softs, but also, like you just said, Russell is on softs. Why is Russell on softs? I thought they were on the same team. I mean,
well, according to Toto Wolff, and not the jump, but according to him, the strategy was that they were going to go for the win on mediums while everybody else is on softs, mind you. Yeah. And that, we were going to sacrifice P2 and P3 for the win. And unfortunately, we miscalculated.
So they were going to sacrifice P2 and P3 to where so one of the guys would get P1 and somebody else would finish outside of the podium?
Yeah, something like that.
Huh. Interesting.
Win or bust or something rather. That was the logic.
I would just think that you would do that with the person that's, brought you 7 championships. No, I'm sorry, not 7, 5 or 6 championships, as opposed to the guy, that who's a good driver but hasn't really proven anything longevity wise. But that's just me. That's just me. So this is when Hamilton is in P2. Russell is right behind him on the softs while Hamilton is on the mediums.
20 meters behind him, and his teammate is not going to be 20 meters behind for long.
And got him.
Got him. Didn't stand a chance. He was ducking water.
And he's not gonna do a jerk prick Alonso move, right?
No.
He's not gonna do that to his teammate. He's gonna let him through.
Yeah, he's gonna let him through. He is gonna let him through. So now Hamilton,
P3.
He's in P3. So you have Charles Leclerc behind him. Now, we're just going to take a wild guess while I'm asking you this question. Do you know what tire compound Charles Leclerc was on?
I'm going to say softs for 500, Alex.
I don't have 500 to give you, but he was on softs. But
somebody give him 500 to give me.
This is what happened right now.
Last lap was 0.2 of a second slower than Max Verstappen.
And guess where Hamilton is getting overtaken again?
Oh yeah.
Is now past Lewis
Hamilton. And we're off the podium.
Do you understand how demoralizing that has to be? Like, think about how demoralizing that is. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's terrible.
Like, think about how demoralizing that has to be. Like, you keep getting, you're continuously getting passed like that when you know you have the pace.
Why is my teammate on a different? Why is everybody, including my teammate, on softs?
Well, I'll tell you why. It's because no one else can have cornrows in the paddock, and I'm the only one that has cornrows in the paddock. That's why.
Amazing.
No, it's just, I mean, come on, man. But I was really feeling for Lewis there, man, just because you can't do anything on that home stretch, like on that home, on the home straight, you can't do anything, especially at Zandvoort. When you come around that little like boomerang, it's like a boomerang. It just slingshot you out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and typically also that's when they're enabling DRS too.
Exactly. So I mean, either way it go, like he was a duck in water. There was nothing he was going to be able to do.
There's nothing he can do. Like I said, shades of Abu Dhabi, man. He was a sitting duck. Couldn't do anything.
It's freaking horrible, man. Hey, but we'll let Lewis Hamilton. This is I heard some feedback. This is the audio of Lewis Hamilton on the radio with the team at the end of the race.
So safety car, keep the dogs.
Fair use, by
fair use, fair use.
So safety car, keep the dogs. Positive.
So you got safety car window.
Verstappen in the pit lane, so we are staying out. Stay out.
Oh man, this sounds just like Abu Dhabi.
What tyres are you?
So Verstappen on the soft tyre. He's currently behind George.
Soft tire.
Staying fast, going through.
Why did you stop George?
Why did you stop George?
Lewis is not a dummy.
Why did you? He just asked the man what tires are Max Verstappen
He's
on.
not stupid.
He said, "What tires are Max Verstappen on?" He says, "Why did you stop George?"
There's softs all around you.
Oh man, hold on, y'all. Hold on, real quick.
Oh, really? There's softs all around me. You guys, just curious. What was the strategy here again? I'm on mediums. Everybody's on softs, and I'm getting my ass kicked. This is the strategy.
All right, let's listen to this.
Don't know this. I'll let you know.
I don't know, Lewis. I'll let you know.
That was a mistake, mate. Yeah, track position. We had a buffer between that, so now we don't have that.
Copy that, Liz. So we'll stay out. So we're going using main straight. So do not into pit lane, staying on the main straight. So you're doing a good job, Lewis.
Use stuff.
Yes, it will be used.
Man, yo, by the way, what up, Rael, man? Thanks for joining the chat. What up, Kevin? Thanks for joining the chat, man, as well, man. I appreciate you guys being in here, man.
It'd be hard to keep that car behind me, guys. Now.
He even knows this. It's hard. It's gonna be hard to keep
copy,
him
Lewis,
behind.
but, yeah, let's give it a refresh.
I can't believe you guys fucking screwed me, man. I can't tell you.
Look at this.
Goddamn.
Okay, he foresaw the future.
I'm telling you, dude, he's not stupid. He knows what's going on the track. He knows.
He knows exactly what's going on. And it's so many people on these Facebook groups. I'm serious. Let me tell you something right now. I need to get out of these Facebook groups because I'm continuously arguing with people that aren't even using their logical minds. You know what I'm saying? They're not even using their logic. They're not even using their logical minds. They're gonna sit here and make it seem like George Russell, who's barely been in the in Formula One ranks like half the amount of time that Lewis Hamilton has been, and make it seem like he's capable of making better decisions than Lewis Hamilton is. I'm not to say he's not capable, but I would think Lewis Hamilton would be a lot more capable of making better decisions, especially when it comes to tire management. You understand what I'm saying?
No, he is more capable. That's literally the reason why he's scolding the chief engineer. That's literally why he's scolding him. Like he literally is calculating. Just like I said, this was a repeat of Abu Dhabi. Lewis knows what his tires are doing, right? He knows what the car is doing. He also knows that the engineers know. This is the reason why you can't really play that strategy excuse when your driver knows what the car is doing. He's a driver. He's the one who's in it. Okay. And if he knows that at a certain point in the race, soft tires is what's good. Okay, look, if everybody goes to medium, then we're all on equal footing. Right? But at a crucial point in the race, if you got me on mediums and everybody's on a fresh set of softs, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
There's no dude, this is like basic.
It's
you know what it's like? It's like putting slicks on a cart when you got a wet track out there.
Yeah. Who do you think is going to get the slowest driver on the track? The slowest driver on the track is going to get P1 in qualifying if they go out there in rain tires. The slowest driver. So I mean,
dude, they set him up for failure, and Lewis, and he could smell it.
He can smell it, man. Yo,
that's why he told him, "You guys screwed me." He told him straight up, "You screwed me."
Yeah, you're right, man. What up, Formula Auto, man? I appreciate you joining, man. You're right, Lewis. You needed to talk to him for real. And Kevin says, people just hate Hamilton, and racism is a huge part of it. Lewis is literally the best F1 driver of all time right now. I mean,
I I hate to play into that, right? I really do, because for the longest time, Lewis was just literally legit the best driver in the best car.
Yeah.
Okay, he's on the same squad. It's obvious though they are not giving him not only the best car, they're also not giving him the best race strategy. They're slowly exiting him, showing him the door in Formula One. This is what my feeling is.
They are. I mean, what would it be? They're not giving him preferential treatment. I'm so glad I was able to get that word out without stumbling. They're not able to they're not giving him preferential treatment. And it's like, I mean, I'm sorry. I just like, I'm not even sorry. I'm just going to tell the truth. Racism does have a big part to play into it. I mean, a big part of it. I'm just going to tell the truth. I mean, he's the only black driver in a sea of white drivers in white-owned companies. This man is doing everything that he can. You know what I'm saying? For instance, Sebastian Vettel will have every gripe, righteous gripes. There's nothing wrong with his gripes, but he'll have every gripe and every concern to speak about every other human rights, problem that goes on in the world, and everybody applauds him. But as soon as Lewis Hamilton has a people of color workshop where they get time to sit with the race drivers, to get time to sit with the engineers, he'll get so much hate online. And the thing about it is, it annoys me, and it honestly turns me off of Formula One, that I have to constantly see so many people turn a blind eye and use, what's the word, cognitive dissonance.
Yeah.
It's like, this shit is annoying. And the thing about
to be fair to Vettel,
yeah,
he's always spoke up for Lewis.
I understand he has spoken up, but I'm speaking specifically on what's going on with Lewis Hamilton, just in general.
Got it. Okay.
Because it's even seeped into the team. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not. Listen, hold on. Maybe that's a strong thing to say. But the thing about it is, Toto Wolff, for all these years, it seems like he's always had the right mind in order to put the right person in the right position. And for some odd reason, the decisions that have been made over the past few races, that particular claim is not holding up anymore. And it's disheartening. It's disheartening because even this last race, even when you hear it on his voice, we're going to continue to play the radio, but even when you hear in his voice, it's like, come on, man. Like, I don't even really want to watch this shit anymore.
It's like, we were talking earlier, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's not even no conspiracy theory shit, because just watch the Abu Dhabi race from last season. Okay, it was egregious, and it's kind of like ever since that race. Well, there was like some kind of questionable stuff leading up to Abu Dhabi, right?
Yeah,
because somehow Max and Lewis had to be tied.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they kind of engineered it in such a way where it was just kind of funny style all last season.
Yeah.
And then you go into this, huh?
Oh, I was just saying, what are the chances of them being tied? But go ahead.
Dude, like, come on, man, that's ridiculous, right? And it was all for the gram, so to speak. They have this whole show that they did in conjunction with Netflix, I believe. And then we come out, we got the new car, there's the porpoising, all these problems and all that stuff. But it seems as though is that anytime Mercedes was trying to sort the problems out and get the car tuned, they were trying to do it for George Russell, not for Lewis.
It seems like it. It seems like that's what it seems like, because Lewis was complaining about his back a lot more than George Russell. And if I'm not mistaken, George Russell finally came out and said something in regards to it.
Yeah, he did. He was talking about how he was having back and chest pains.
Yeah, but Lewis was complaining about since the beginning of the season, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and play the rest of this radio too.
Okay.
Here we go.
Copy, Lewis. We'll chat afterwards, but DRS has been enabled.
Yeah, I know. I can't. Is everyone on soft tires?
Just those around us.
Okay, sorry about that. Just those around you.
It was looking good, but we'll sit down and review decisions that we made there.
And they shit the review.
Yeah, Louis, sorry it didn't work out. We did what we discussed in the morning. We took a risk. It didn't work out, but let's discuss between us. And
unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Fantastic job today. That's the best pit stops we've had all year. So thank you for the continued
Wow.
efforts. And let's keep pushing. We still got points today.
We understood. So I know you
Wow.
understood that. You understood that passive comment that he made right there and how it was
Yep.
warranted, right?
Yep.
I understood that, and I feel like that was warranted greatly, because it wasn't the mechanics' fault, because they're not in charge of this, strategies. They're not in charge of
Yeah.
it.
No, as I'm saying, you thank the mechanics. You don't. They're not responsible for strategy.
Yeah, yeah.
So they put him in a car, and he was up front. But guess who made the call for him to not be on the podium? It wasn't the mechanics.
Not at all. Not at all. It wasn't him. It was not him.
I'm guessing.
All right, we got his post race interview. I'm gonna tell you something right now. He does a really good job of holding his composure. He does a whole lot. He does a better job than I would do. I'll just put it that way. Extremely better job than what I would do.
I'm guessing at parts of that race you thought the win was on.
Fair use, by the
How
way.
are you feeling right now?
I feel okay now.
Fair usage.
But just up and down in emotions through that race, At the start, obviously, the little tangle with Carlos and the worry that I might not finish the race again, and then going through the race and getting on the one stop and really challenging. I think we were going to fight for this win. I really, really thought we were going to be there fighting for this win. And then the safety car came out, completely screwed us, and then I'm sitting there. I'm in the lead, but I know no matter how good or bad a restart I get, I won't be able to hold these guys up, or keep them behind. And then to see it slip through my fingers, there was such an outburst of emotions. But so apologies to my team for that. But that's just also, I don't want to apologize in terms of my passion. That's just sometimes how it goes. But there are so many positives to take from today. So many positives from this weekend. We were finally there fighting the Red Bulls today, and that's a great, great feeling. So I want to take that forwards. Our pit stops were mega, like the best pit stops we had. And when we had those, I was like, geez, these guys are ready for this win. But we were just unfortunate, and we move onwards. And that was.
So it must feel like that first win this year isn't far away now.
It definitely does, but it's like sometimes it's right there with you, and then sometimes it's miles away. So
he's made a really good point there. He says sometimes it's there with you, and sometimes it's a mile away. The thing about when it comes to racing is just because you feel like you have the pace in this race, looking forward, that might not be something you even want to think about, because we don't even know how it's going to shape up going forward.
Well, I think Lewis is just saying the right things.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, I think he's just saying the right things, because here's the thing, right? The radio transmission says it all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like that was the giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
For what let's go back to what the last two car talks we've talked about, where we brought up Hamilton and his struggles.
Mm-hmm.
And we've kind of I've always kind of been hard on the speculation that literally, dude, he's being put in a second-rate car, and they're giving him second-rate strategy because he's no longer going to be a dominant driver in F1 anymore. Okay. And that exchange, when he goes, you guys effed me. Okay. You guys effing screwed me. That's what he said. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a pretty strong statement.
Yeah. And I mean,
okay?
that's a
pretty strong statement to make. And you notice Toto came on right after he said that.
Mm-hmm.
And said, we'll talk about it in the post-race meeting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then guess what Lewis does? You mechanics, you guys did a great job, blah, 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 right? They're going to chat about this. So, but if you wanted to know if there's some stuff going on, right, there's your tell.
Right there.
What we long suspected.
Right there. That's what it is. Let me play this. I'll be right back.
I don't know what to expect in the next races, but I hope that we have another track that suits our car like this one. And if so, we will be bringing down there next again.
Great, thank you.
All right. So I do believe he said he will be right back.
I did say I'll be right back. I'm back.
Oh, yeah, that was quick. All right. I was just gonna say, hey, for those of you guys listening in, if you do like this content, please like and share it. Also, please chime in the comment section in the chat box. If you guys are all listening in, tell us what you guys think. Right? Who the hell are we? We're just two guys who talk about this crap all the time.
Yeah, we're just two guys with an opinion. Doesn't mean our opinion is right.
We're nobody.
It doesn't mean our opinion is right, but it also doesn't mean our opinion is wrong.
I don't know. So I think we're spot on with this Lewis thing, man. Like I said, man, I don't know, dude.
Yeah. I mean, that just brings us to just the topic, like the question of the actual like stream itself. This might be a loaded question, but that's okay. Is Mercedes grooming George Russell? Are they grooming him for the number one seat at Mercedes?
In short, yes.
Okay. So in short, they are. But why do we say that?
He's in the number one car.
It seems
he's positioned points, right?
Yeah,
over Lewis. Seems to get better strategy, particularly when it comes to tires. Seems to have had better intel on the car when he came in. Remember, he was a development driver, but this is his first full season, right? He did some stint races with Williams, right? But he's had intel on this new car with Mercedes since prior to them running this car for this season, and it just seems like he gets priority everything.
Yeah, it seems like it, and also I'll bring up one fact. I kind of brought this up with you earlier, right? And let's just get this clear. I love George Russell. I think he's a great driver.
Yeah.
Even before him going to Mercedes, I love George Russell. I'm just looking at the unfairness that's going on in the team. He just happens to be a part of the unfairness. That does not mean that that doesn't mean that I dislike him or I won't be rooting for him.
There's no knock on George. No, not at all.
I'm just pointing out the obvious of it, right? So throughout the year, it seems like George Russell has always had a smile on his face.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. You notice that?
Lewis Hamilton, he always has a forced smile on his face. A forced smile.
Yeah.
He's always holding back. He's always holding back stuff to say. You understand what I'm saying? Even
until today.
But here's the thing about that. He said it on the radio, right? He said it on the radio. But on the post interview,
he was playing it cool.
He was playing it cool, and I'm looking at him, and I'm looking at that vein on the side of his head that I just now noticed.
Dude, come on, listen, dude. Like, that's what I'm like, bro. We've got to know. The radio is what told it all, dude. The radio transmission is what told it all. Man. Okay, for the cameras, yes, but like you said, you saw that damn vein.
I've never seen that vein on the side of his head. That vein was huge as hell. Did you see that vein? Listen, bro.
Come on.
Listen, man. Listen. Look at that vein.
I seen it.
Look at that.
I seen it.
Hold on. I got it on the wrong.
I seen it.
And I saw it again. Look at this vein.
Look at that. Look at
that is huge. That is stress. That man is stressed, man.
Bro, come on, dude. Come on.
Oh man, come on.
Yo, that's pure hypertension, dog.
Pure hypertension, man. Come on, man. Like, listen, like I said, I love George. I think George is a good driver. Honestly, I think he's a really good like driver in regards to like representing a company or representing a team. But what's going on right now is embarrassing. I'll damn near call it collusion. Did you hear what the word I said? I said it was collusion.
It's just wrong, man. It's just you don't treat a 7-time champ like this, bro. Just bottom line, man.
A seven-time champ.
You don't treat a 7-time who can still run, man. It's like you guys are this is pure disrespect, man.
They're acting like last year, like he was a bum, like he struggled. You understand what I'm saying? Like he struggled to stay at the top. Like he struggled to stay
No,
at the top.
man. The FIA threw everything at them.
Yeah.
Well, they threw everything behind Verstappen to win last year. Okay.
Yeah.
And Mercedes did some questionable things last year that kind of made you scratch your head a little bit.
Yeah,
but like I said, that had to happen in order for there to be a points tie going into Abu Dhabi, only for him to get screwed on the last lap, right?
Yeah.
And ever since then, it's just been like a slow downhill, right? And today, that slowness started to speed up because literally Lewis told his team, "You guys tried to screw me today." Dude, that's a heavy charge to lay on your team.
Yo, let me so Kevin says, you guys know how it is. If Lewis lets loose in the post-race interviews with anything but smiles, if he acts like we've seen Max act at times, he'll be labeled as the angry black guy. I'm gonna tell you something right now. What he's saying is very true, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. I don't give up anymore. And neither should he, because when you've accomplished so much, you can't take it away from you. You understand what I'm saying? And he's kept his nose clean. So I mean,
this is why it's so obvious to us.
So knock on wood, we can't hope that they'll pull a Tiger Woods move. But I'm just saying, man.
Dude, he's been the consummate professional this whole time, dude. This is blatant, bro, and everybody can see it. It's terrible, man.
Nah,
it really is.
It's terrible, man. Hold on, man. But what did I have next? Trying to see what I had next.
Hey, I'm gonna switch devices here in a couple of minutes, okay? So I'm gonna be dropping down. I'm gonna grab my other phone. I'm just gonna be on the speaker.
All right, cool.
So in a few minutes.
All right, cool. So we had George Russell. This is George Russell. Hold on, let me take that off the thing right quick, just a second, guys. Oh, all right. This is George Russell right before the safety, or during the safety car, where he was pulling in to get his soft tires, to get his Charmin tires, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, move out the way. Move.
He's saying to the Williams,
listen to him.
Get out of my way.
Speed up. Let's put the soft on. Wait, I'm losing my tire. We need to put the soft on.
Right.
Stop. Box.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
So here's the thing. George Russell, he just took the initiative and just drove in and said, let's put the softs on. It could be seen as that way.
He has this is what I'm saying. Total Wolf says, well, we discussed strategy with Lewis. He didn't say we discussed strategy with Lewis and George. So apparently George has that kind of pull, seemingly like Lewis used to have at one point. And this is what I mean, dude. They relegated him to backup driver. He's the backup driver behind George Russell. So remember we were talking Ferrari drivers, Schumacher, Barrichello, Schumacher, Irvine, Schumacher, Coulthard. Remember we was talking how the guys behind Schumacher oftentimes had to be relegated to team orders.
Yes, but Schumacher was just out there rocking on his own.
Yes, and he could do whatever the hell he wanted, bark at the team, tell them I want this, I'm coming into the pits, they're going to do this, right? What did George Russell just do?
He pulled that move. He was speaking like a man of authority.
Right. And when we look at that post-race interview with Total Wolf and the gentleman with the pink shirt, right? I don't think we could play that. I think that'll probably get us flagged.
No.
Yeah.
I got flagged last stream, man. I'm trying to.
Yeah, we got flagged, man. But when you look at that post-race interview with him, that guy asked him flat out, like, okay, well, what was up? What was the whole decision with Lewis? Well, we discussed strategy with him. Mm-hmm. And, the strategy was, it was either we were going to win or we would risk a podium position for the win. And I told you that right there is the tell that they intentionally cost Lewis the win. Because if that was the case, Lewis was leading. So that means that you would have done whatever was necessary to keep him in P1. You didn't do it. It's a goddamn lie.
Why would you sacrifice P1 in the first place? You haven't won all year. If you have not gotten a P1 all year,
Yeah, that
you
was the
understand
first
what I'm
time he
saying?
ran P1.
Well, just anybody. Just say George Russell was in that position. If you haven't gotten a
Right.
P1 all year,
So they're
I'm gonna
they're determined. They're determined to give
yeah.
the first Mercedes win of this season to George Russell.
That's what it's looking like. I mean, that's what it's looking like, man. I mean, oh man.
George,
All right,
fantastic.
man. So what we have now is the George Russell post-race interview.
Unfortunately, that's just how it.
I say Lewis Hamilton to Toyota Hypercar 2024.
Well, that's
Who's
a bold
with me?
statement. That's a bold statement.
Who's with me?
I don't know. I don't know about him in a Toyota. I'm not gonna raise my hand on that.
Nah, he needs to go. He needs
more.
to go. He needs to go like Japanese, dude. He needs to go to Toyota or something.
I would love to see.
Or
him
like, you know what? Like go to Nissan and let Nissan just throw a ton of money at him.
They would do it too. I would love to see him in Super GT. I'll tell you that much. If I saw him in Super GT, oh man, I wouldn't watch a day of Formula One ever again in my life. That's a strong statement. That's a very strong statement.
I don't know, man. Just get away from Mercedes, man. That's all I know.
Right. All right. Here's the George Russell post-race interview.
Right.
Fair use. It's not about Formula One. It's by other people. So,
George, fantastic result today. Did you see that one coming?
To be honest, we knew we had really good pace, and we thought there was a chance that we could genuinely fight for victory. And obviously, sorry for Lewis, he did a really great race, and as a team, we probably deserved a better result. But unfortunately, that's just how it goes.
wait. I'm sorry. Was that Lewis that just walked by?
Unfortunately, that's just how it goes sometimes, and it's very easy retrospectively. But as a team, we probably deserved.
That was Lewis.
But
That's Lewis right there. I don't know why that's
check that out. Look at that, man.
I don't know why that's funny to me, but go ahead.
No, it's funny. It's funny because it's almost as if he's, like I said, he's like
he's in the back, man.
He's in the back.
He's in the back, man. He's just in the back listening to everybody make decisions and make comments about him. He's just in the back, man.
Dang.
God, it's demoralizing, man. Let's play this.
And it's very easy retrospectively, but really proud and pleased of the pace we showed.
Your call to go onto the softs is ultimately what put you on that podium at the end of the race today. How much of a say did you have in that, and did the team listen to you and say yes easily, or is it more of a conversation?
I mean, I felt very strongly about hitting for that soft. I don't know if you heard the radio or not, but I was adamant that was the correct call. Potential.
All right, that was weird. Did you see that? Yo, are you there? Did you see that? That was weird. That was a very weird interaction right there.
Yeah, I did. Hey, look, I'm going to switch devices. Give me 10 seconds, okay? 10 seconds.
Okay. That was weird. That interaction was weird. I'm going to run that back, man.
But I was adamant that was you heard the radio or not about hitting for that soft. I don't know if you heard the radio or not.
And say yes easily, or is it listen to you and say yes easily?
Godly, come on.
That, and did the team
all right, here we go.
On that podium at the end of the race today, how much of a say did you have in that, and did the team listen to you and say yes easily?
Hold on, he left. I gotta put him back in just a second. Sorry, guys. Are you here? He'll jump in.
Did you have in that, and did the team
the pace we showed?
Your call to go onto the softs is ultimately what put you on that podium at the end of the race today. How
Hey, Jamal, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. I'm about to play the rest of the video.
All
right, cool.
Did you have in that, and did the team listen to you and say yes easily, or is it more of a conversation?
I mean, I felt very strongly about hitting for that soft. I don't know if you heard the radio or not, but I was adamant that was the correct call. Potentially, I thought the team was probably going to make that call anyway, as it makes sense to split the cars in a situation like that, obviously.
Did you hear that? It just
Wait, repeat what he said right there.
that just sounds weird to me.
Listen to you and say, did you have in that? And did the team?
We're gonna go run it back.
Ultimately, what put you?
Of the pace we showed.
Your call to go onto the softs is ultimately what put you on that podium at the end of the race today. How much of a say did you have in that? And did the team listen to you and say yes easily, or is it more of a conversation?
I mean, I felt very strongly about hitting for that soft. I don't know if you heard the radio or not, but I was adamant that was the correct call. Potentially, I thought the team was probably going to make that call anyway, as it makes sense to split the cars in a situation like that. Obviously,
Catch that? All right, that just seems weird that he would say that seems like that was the right decision to make as far as to split it. Like he already knew that they were going to keep Lewis Hamilton on the mediums, but he was adamant about changing to softs. That seems contradictory within the statement itself. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, because I'm kind of confused in my mind. So I hope you're following, those that are listening are following kind of what I'm getting at.
Look, here's the thing, right? It's really the tale of two drivers, right? Like I said, for some strange reason, George Russell has the authority to say, fuck you guys, pardon my language, we're going to softs, right? And with regards to Lewis, it was, well, we discussed what we were going to do, Lewis. We'll talk about it later. Right? Just like I said, kind of shows you the current nature of the team dynamics at Mercedes.
Yes. I don't know, man. That was just kind of, that debrief is going to be, it's going to be a lot of curse words being said, but I'm going to go ahead and play it.
Lewis being the lead car, it's a bit.
Look, I'm telling you right now, man, he's about to. Well, I think you're gonna play it. Daniel Ricciardo on the radio and how he sounded.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like, it's gonna get to a point you're gonna probably start to hear Lewis sounding like that.
Yeah, that's not right. They would never have let. Never mind. I'll just say it. They would never have let that happen to Michael Schumacher. They would have never let that happen.
Yeah.
I was surprised we didn't pit initially, but when we came through the pit lane, ultimately it was a free pit stop. So, very glad we made that decision.
Do you think it would have made much difference to the final result had you stayed out and acted as a rear gunner almost for Lewis to keep Max behind him for a while longer, give you maybe more options?
I mean, it's so easy in hindsight, but I think what would have happened if we both stayed out is Max still would have won the race, and we probably would have finished behind Charles as well. So, as a team, finishing second and fourth is not quite the result we probably deserved today. As a team, we definitely should probably have both of us standing on that podium, but it's so difficult in the heat of the moment.
Yo, let me tell you something. This interviewer is asking great questions.
Yeah. Well,
She's asked great questions.
It's just some shit is just so obvious, dude. You need to pry a little bit more. Let's just say, right?
Hey, do you see his face right now?
Yeah.
You see his face right now?
Yep.
Look at his face.
I mean, listen, man. It's look. He's kind of being put in a position he may not exactly have asked to be in, but he's doing the best he can at it.
Yeah. I mean, he literally. What he's saying is basically what Lewis Hamilton should be saying. That's why it doesn't match up in my head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, this is your number one Mercedes driver right now. I mean, if you were to go based on points, based on performance, based on everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Based on finishes. Okay. He is your number one driver at Mercedes right now.
Yeah. I mean, results wise, you can't. You know what's so funny? What's that one song? Who is it that said that? Was it Janet Jackson? Or was it Janet? It was like, "What have you done for me lately?"
Yeah, Janet Jackson.
That was her? Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we should be playing that right now every time we say that. I feel like they're playing it every single time they're at the factory, and he's like, "Well, you guys haven't given me anything to do anything," so it's like, what the... Yo, man. Yo, I'm sorry. I watched this, like, I barely watched this interview because I want to keep everything fresh, right? So I knew everything that went on today, right? But a lot of this stuff is kind of like fresh to me, so I wanted to have like a fresh interaction. But this shit is crazy, man.
All the VSCs and safety cars. Do you think you had the car to win today? Had that one stop paid off?
I really think we did. To be honest, we lost a lot of time at the beginning, and ultimately we lost a lot of race time by having a bad qualifying. And had we been within touching distance of Max after stint 1, I see no reason why we wouldn't have fought for victory. So I think it's really, really promising what we're showing as a team. It's exciting for the remainder of the season.
Great job today.
All right, man.
Great job.
This guy here, man, he has a future ahead of him in following team orders and what they want you to say.
Well, shout out to George Russell. I mean, that's what you do when you're the number one driver. That's what you do.
Hey, man, the goal is to get ahead, and get your money. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, he gonna do that. He is going to do that. All right, now we got Toto Wolff. All right, guys.
Much of today's race, you guys look like you were in the pound.
Now, let me tell you something.
Good fair use.
Fair use. Let me tell you something. Whenever he does this with his hair,
yeah, that's a tell.
Whenever he does this, whenever he does this,
that's a tell.
Whenever he does this,
seats was today.
In case you didn't see it.
So for so much of today's race, you guys look like you were in the pound seats. Was today a win lost, or are you happy to get that podium? The best ever result for George.
The win today is the performance that we showed. It's frustrating. We gambled high. We took a risk. And that's how we discussed it in the morning. And it really went bad for Lewis. But every day of the week, before setting for second and third, I take the risk to win.
Absolutely, that's what you guys have always done. Obviously, it was George's decision to come in to pit for the softs at the end. Everything changed though so quickly towards the end. You were the team with the advantage at that point. At one point, both the drivers on the medium and Max on the hards. It could have worked out so differently today. How much satisfaction do you take from the steps forwards that you've made, from the position that you were in, and that for the majority of today's race, you had a shot at today's win?
Yeah, I think we had a real shot before the AlphaTauri decided to take the car on a jolly, and then again.
He said, don't blame AlphaTauri.
That's funny. He said before the AlphaTauri decided to take a jolly.
Don't blame AlphaTauri.
Number one, I would never say take a jolly on a turn. But anyways, Toto Wolff did.
Yeah, well, he's trying to put the blame on somebody else.
No, he is. But even if AlphaTauri took the turn, when they did, make the crash, you could have put the man on sauce, man.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. That's not the reason why he finished P4. Like, don't even bring that up. That's what this the deflection.
And Max would have come out like 10 seconds behind us, maybe 8, and I think we would have raced for the victory. But things are like they are, and the car can break down. So.
Oh yeah, the car can break down.
Planner that it showed us coming out first, and I think this is the most important positive.
Thanks, Soto.
Thank you.
That's dude. Oh my god.
Oh man.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh, the car could break down. Toto, are you serious?
But it didn't break down.
No. Look, here's the thing, right? You engineered the goddamn thing not to, so don't assume that it might. Stupid.
They knew that car wasn't gonna break down.
Dude, that's what I mean, dude. He brought up the AlphaTauri, and then he brought up, the car could break. Man, what the? Oh my god, dude.
They think we're dumb.
Dude, come on, man. This is what I mean. You're insulting our intelligence at this point.
I think we should boycott F.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on with F1. This is a crap show right now.
Fucking crap show. All right, man. So we have our overall answer. Well, we have our overall beliefs on what's going on in Mercedes. So we'll say this. I think in conjunction, we can both agree, right? George Russell is being groomed for the #1 seat at Mercedes, right?
Yep.
There's our answer. George Russell is being groomed for the Cedar Mercedes, and Lewis Hamilton is being relegated to become.
He's the backup QB basically.
He's a Drew Bledsoe.
Yeah, he's the
back. Yeah.
He's the sixth man of the year.
Yeah, your time has come and passed. Even if it was last season when you should have won your 8th World Drivers' Championship. But anyways, moving on. Let's move on. There was a lot of other bad things that were happening, mainly for Ferrari. So there was a situation.
I went on
after this plays, but there was a situation with Sergio Perez and the Ferrari pit crew. Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
It's fucking crazy, man. So,
Carlos Sainz, well, they were ready, not at the rear left. Perez did go over the wheel gun.
Did you see that? Did you see what happened?
They ran over the gun.
He ran over the gun.
Not at the rear left. Perez.
He ran over the gun.
Did go over the wheel gun, not the actual cable. But I don't think they had a tyre at the rear left for Carlos Sainz.
No.
And it's so tight down there in that pit lane.
Yeah, he's not really damaged.
Listen. I'll say this much, man, right? There was a situation that happened, I want to say like maybe 3 or 4 races ago, where I think Lewis Hamilton was exiting the pits, but one of the Red Bull like mechanics was purposely like out of his position, if you know what I mean. He was out of his position. When I be seeing this type of stuff, I honestly think that stuff is deliberate. Like
it is deliberate, but the thing is that the pit crew is supposed to get penalized for that. If they're out of position, right? Mm-hmm. They're supposed to get penalized. Mm-hmm. So hopefully they're levying pit penalties to pit crews that are like say out of the box, have tires that are out, rolling that obstruct the other pit box and the exit of the other pit boxes. Mm-hmm. Right. So there's supposed to be penalties for that stuff.
It should be, but we'll see if FIA follows through with that. But
yeah, well, I think what Perez with Red Bull needs to do is that was Sainz, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they would have to lobby like a protest.
Well, actually, it would be Perez that would be lobbying a protest.
Sorry, Perez. Yeah.
Perez, he'd be going against Sainz. All right, but this is really what happened during the pit stop. We know Sergio Perez ran over the gun, right?
Yeah.
But the real problem was with Ferrari and that actual pit stop.
And we just cost us a bunch of positions.
You know how long this pit stop was?
It was like was it 12 seconds or something like that?
12.
Yeah.
That pit stop was 12 seconds.
Dude, what is up with oh my god.
That pit stop was 12 seconds, man.
12 seconds.
That's like an iRacing pit stop.
Everybody's like, oh my god.
The dude forgot the tire.
A derp. Yeah, wait, go back again. Watch, go back. Okay, watch when he comes in. Now watch. It's the left rear. Watch. Boom, pull off.
There's nobody here.
There's nobody there. And that guy's right there.
If you got to use the bathroom, you got to do it before the pit stop.
Look at that. Look at him. He's just.
Hey, look at these dudes right here. They're like, what's going on?
They're like,
and they're like,
for real?
You idiots right here.
Yeah. What the hell, dude?
Well,
Good God.
Hey,
12
the tires, but
Dude,
also
12. I
that's
can't
the
even
thing with
remember the
Ferrari.
last time a 12-second pit stop was the norm in Formula One.
Like I said, man, that's my pit stop when it comes to iRacing. Whenever I I accidentally change tires like on a 40-minute lap, it always takes 12 seconds, man.
Oh
But
my
Carlos
God.
Sainz was pretty pissed after that race, man. Here's his team radio, man.
Very good job last few laps. And P8, that's in front, 2 tenths in front of Ocon.
The penalty for was the safe release or yellow flag?
And safe release.
They're difficult off.
He was pissed, man.
Yeah.
Carlos was pissed.
He was pissed.
It's crazy, man. I feel bad for Hamilton, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel really bad for Ferrari drivers.
Well, no, I'm saying, dude, it seems like yeah, it's almost as if it's like if you're not Max Verstappen, pretty much everybody or George Russell, everybody's getting the treatment in some form or fashion.
Yeah.
Right? If it's not George Russell or Max Verstappen, they seem to be the ones that have largely been able to kind of run unabated, seemingly.
Yes.
But it seems like everybody else, dude, they've been screwed with. Whether it's Leclerc, whether it's Sainz, whether it's Perez, Hamilton.
I'm glad you said Sergio Perez, because Sergio Perez, he's
gotten the shaft a few times this year.
Yeah, he has. But here's our favorite Italian guy with a nice fade, Mattia Binotto.
Afternoon, constantly evolving in terms of strategy. Was today a podium won or a potential win-loss?
No, I don't think it's about strategy again.
All right. Let's listen to what he's saying, okay? Because remember, I was joking with you about this earlier, okay? Listen to what he just says.
A podium won or a potential win-loss?
No, I don't think it's about strategy again. Once again, here after Hungary and Spa, we are not fast enough in the race. So I think it's when you do not have a
This man said it's not about strategy.
Yes, it is.
He said it's not about strategy. It's about the fact that they're not fast enough.
That's a lie. That's a lie. It's about the fact that you just had a 12-second pit stop. And you guys constantly put your drivers in a position to lose when they're in a position to win. It's no, because they want to make it a technical issue because the knock on them is the fact that they don't know how to run a race.
He's trying to save his ass.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he's trying to say, oh well, there's just technical. No, it's not, dude. You guys don't. You can't run a race.
This man said it's not about strategy.
It's total, dude. Come on, 12-second pit stop. It's about strategy. There was nothing wrong with the car.
Oh man,
fast car or fast car enough. It's difficult as well. Try to win races. Or
run that back.
Evolving in terms of strategy. Was today a podium won or a potential win-loss?
No, I don't think it's about strategy again. Once again, here after Hungary and Spa, we are not fast enough in the race. So I think it's when you do not have a fast car or fast car enough, it's difficult as well. Try to win races or try to have good results. So our first concern after the race of today, once again, is try to look at the pace, at the speed of the car, the performance. Why now it seems 3 races that we do not have we are not exploiting what should be the potential of that car. So that's the main concern that on the strategy today. Certainly we will mess with the first pit stop of Carlos, too late call, mechanics were not ready, and which cost him quite a lot of positions. And then I think in terms of, we had quite an unlucky situation maybe with Charles that we had a safety car when he just pitted, which didn't make his race easier. But overall, my main concern of today is the pace of the car.
The pace of the car wasn't there for sure.
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me a Ferrari finished P2 and the car didn't have pace. Is that what I just heard? Did I just hear that?
Yeah, it was P3, but still, they had the pace to finish. They had the pace to finish high.
Well, dude, no, that's just that. Okay, that's almost as bad as Total Wolff.
I'm insulted. This is worse.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's almost as bad as Total Wolff saying the car could have broken down. Okay, that's almost as bad. Just about.
Every single failure Ferrari has had, it's been because of strategy. Okay, you had some situations where the motor blew up or it caught on fire, right? We understand there somebody crashed out, but that's stuff that's going to happen.
Yeah.
But there's been more strategy failures from the top to the bottom, like I've
Well, I was
always
gonna say,
said.
if you eliminate those errors,
Yeah,
dude, Leclerc is still number one in the points, right? He's number one in the points, and Sainz is probably number 3 behind Verstappen in the points. If Ferrari's strategy was on point, and then if you were just to kind of X out, the crashes and the car failures, dude, they're running P1 and P3 in the points. Okay.
Yeah.
If their strategy was on point, they've had too many strategy errors to take their drivers out, dude. The drivers aren't taking themselves out. Okay, Sainz was not to blame for a 12-second pit stop.
Man, for him to even say that, if I was Carlos Sainz, I was sneaking to
Oh my God.
Listen. If I was Carlos Sainz, I was sneaking to his room with some clippers, and I bring his fade up higher than it already is. This is wrong.
Dude, I have no idea what I would do. I'd probably hit him with a pillowcase full of flour.
I just don't get. I'm sorry. I just don't get it. I'm sorry. It just doesn't make sense to me. These are guys playing with millions of dollars, billions of dollars, but they sound stupider.
No, dude, this is why I'm telling you, bro. Dude, I don't ever recall a time when team bosses sounded this aloof.
Correct word.
I do not remember. I can't. I just don't recall a time, dude, when it was like this, man. I remember when what's his name? The guy Williams. What was his name?
Sir Williams.
Yeah. Frank Williams. That guy had a stone face. Okay, guys like him, Eddie Jordan, right?
Eddie Jordan would never allow this.
Dude, he was a mad scientist type of guy, and dude, none of the team bosses literally sat up and said the stupid shit to insult our intelligence, dude. It was just, this is a new era of Formula One. It's crazy.
So I'm not crazy, right? Okay, so
you're not.
How stupid this stuff sounds that they're saying.
Yes, yeah, I hear it too.
We're gonna continue to fall for this. Man, this guy's an idiot. We're gonna play this one.
Oh, but clearly not for Carlos either. There was a big disparity between the two drivers today.
Well, I think that Carlos may have been damaged at the start in contact with Lewis, something we need to review and analyze. So maybe that's not the right answer, but it's certainly something on which we need to look at.
Looking at the championship, Charles back up into P2, tied with Sergio Perez. Now, George Russell, only 13 points behind. How much pressure do you think you'll be feeling from Mercedes for the remainder of this season?
Certainly, Mercedes is very fast at the moment, and that's our main
at the moment. At the moment,
only I think 30 points gap between us and them. So it's something on which we are looking. We knew today they were there. They were just behind. They would have been fast in the race itself. And once again, I think we have not been fast enough to try to beat them.
So, oh my God, there you go again.
We've got Monza, important for us. Finally back there after COVID with all our tifosi in the grandstands. It's great to have them there.
And then he brings up that word.
Try to push ourselves, the team and the car and our drivers. But as well, I think we need to make sure that we analyze, review, and understand why now it's 3 races in a row that we are not fast enough.
Great to see Charles back on the post.
Yeah, this guy's reaching. Hey, this guy's reaching hard, man. This guy's reaching hard.
I don't know, man. This is terrible.
This guy's reaching hard, man. Like, I don't know what his problem is. I don't know what's going on with him, but that is ridiculous. All right, man. We're gonna listen to the last disheartening radio.
I was about to say, dude, this is really depressing.
Hey, I mean, well, it was a depressing day, man. If you weren't a Max Verstappen fan, this was a very
if you're a Verstappen Red Bull fan,
you're
dude.
cool. You had no sweat.
Lovely
No
day.
Lovely day.
Yeah, it was a lovely day. No sweat.
Yeah.
No sweat, man.
Anyone else? Screw you.
You know what I'm saying? It was orange all in the stands. You know what I'm saying? Orange flares thrown on the tracks.
I mean, it was the Dutch Grand Prix, you know.
I mean, hey, congratulations to him for winning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, congrats to Max.
He's looking dominant this year. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? Wait. Looking?
Not the car. He's dominant. He's not the car either.
I'm about to say, you may as well just go ahead and put it in the bag for him 2 in a row.
Trust me, it's not the car.
Well, I'll tell you this much: 2 in a row, bag it, bag it. He's getting his second chip this year, and it's a wrap.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah.
All right, man. This is your boy Danny Ricardo.
Oh no, you're gonna play Danny? Oh shit, here we go.
We gotta end it on a sad note. It's a very sad day for Formula One.
I thought this was sad enough.
You've got to make it sadder.
Shit.
Okay, Daniel, that's the checkered flag. Not the race we wanted, to be honest, but in the middle, when you had clear air on the hard, the pace was good, and that's about the only chance you got to show your pace.
Yeah, understood.
Damn.
It's going to be tricky from where I started.
Damn.
I think, yeah, when we had the clear air on the hard, once it settled, it was okay. All right. Monza.
Wow.
Yeah, on to the next one, mate.
Yo, did you hear that, man?
Wow, dude, that's bro. That's like sad to hear.
Did you hear him?
He was like, "Well, Monza, next race."
He moved on.
Yeah, he was just like, "Oh, Monza, I don't know."
And you know what's so crazy? I've been seeing so many pictures of him and Mark Webber speaking after the race. I think it was either after the race or before the race. But apparently Mark Webber's been talking to him and telling him, you know, that's just how it goes, you know?
Man, like I said, dude. Hey, and I gotta go just run to the store real quick, grab something for my daughter. But I'm still on the live stream. But yeah, you know what, man? Like I told you, man, I keep telling you, man, hypercar, man. It's just something's telling me Daniel Ricciardo, hypercar. Hell, Lewis Hamilton, hypercar. Just go there. Just go.
So when you say
it's wide open, there's a lot of teams coming through with cars. There's a lot. If the field's open, man, you move on.
So when you say hypercar, are you speaking of the hypercars that are like basically hybrids?
Because Webber drove.
All right, you're kind of breaking up. But yeah, man, you're breaking up right now. You can come back. Yeah, man, I feel that bad for Danny Ricciardo. Honestly, I kind of would like to see him in a different environment, man. Okay, sure, the hybrids. I would like to see him in a different environment to where he doesn't have as much pressure to succeed. He could just have fun driving. I remember listening to this interview where Danny Ricciardo was speaking. When he was talking about how when he started karting, you know, he was really good, but then there was a point to where he wasn't taking it as serious as he should have been. And his dad got really mad at him. See, the thing about Danny Ricciardo is, I think his spirit is so happy-go-lucky that sometimes it doesn't mesh with Formula One. I'll say this much, and I said this a long time ago, right? I said this a long time ago, but I never said it on the stream because I wasn't streaming when I said this. If you don't have a killer mentality or you don't have a borderline asshole mentality, you're not going to win in Formula One. I've said that plenty of times to myself because I talk to myself a lot. I said it plenty of times to myself as well as to other people. But if you don't have a killer attitude or killer mentality, or you don't seem like an asshole, you're not going to win a World
I
Drivers
think
Championship.
your last wait, you can hear me okay?
I can now. Yes.
Okay. I think your last gentleman driver champion was like Damon Hill. I think after
Yes.
Damon Hill, dude, everybody's been a killer, bro. It's like, you know, so I think there's something to what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like Formula, he says, I mean, that's just about with anything, really. So to speak, maybe.
Well, no, I'm saying Damon Hill was a pleasant. He's a pleasant guy, right? Typically, your British drivers typically have been. Okay, and I think prior to Lewis Hamilton, okay, Damon Hill was the last British champion, right? Lewis, he strikes the mark on being a gentleman in public and then being a killer on the track.
Yeah.
Okay. Damon Hill, kind of the same, but like he was just a nice guy. Okay. But when you get into the Schumi, Hakkinen, Vettel, when all the Vettel, well, Vettel's he's a cool guy. Vettel's a cool guy.
But he's an asshole on that track, though.
Yeah, he's a staunch asshole.
I mean, I'm talking about Red Bull Vettel.
Yeah.
That was
I mean, dude, he was in an unstoppable car, dude. Like, well, I don't want to put it all on the car, but damn, dude, Vettel was just ripping him off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Vettel was unstoppable, dude. But he's a cool dude.
Yeah.
Like off track.
Yeah, he's cool.
Like, there's other guys where they're like assholes on track, and then people could give or take them, like even like in the real world, right? They're like, okay, he's an asshole on track and in person, right? So. But no, I agree with you.
No, I agree. All right, man. Hey, let's switch it up, man. We got something that's a little different.
What are we doing now?
So a lot of my viewers, I get a lot of my viewers from my streams as well as going to other people's Sims racing channels and looking at their rigs and. Well, I'm not looking at it. Let me start over. I get a lot of my viewers just from sim racing content, just in general, right? So there's a lot of people that ask, like, what setup you should start with, or where do I start, and blah 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 and blah blah blah. So I thought it'd be a good segment to go over what exactly is a budget sim racing setup and where do you start.
Dude, I forgot to send you that video.
It's fine. We
Okay,
really,
all right.
it's fine. It's pretty cut and dry.
Yeah.
It's pretty cut and dry. Oh, yo, Kevin. So you got a rig? Like I said, Kevin, man, he kind of got me. He got not kinda. He got me into iRacing, man. I met him when I was doing Gran Turismo, and he got me into iRacing. But when it comes to sim racing, a lot of people feel like you got to start on a rig, or you got to start with a semi-cube direct drive, or you got to start with a Fanatec CSL DDD or an AccuForce V2, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? But the truth of the matter is you really don't. There's a lot of ways that you can start. For instance, I'll show you something, right? So you see that table right there? You could literally start with something just like that, okay? If you wanted to. Now I gotta get my camera straight. You could literally start with something just like that. You could buy you a Logitech G29, okay? You could buy you guys a Logitech G29 for cheaper than this $275. I think this is a brand new one. This is a brand new one on Amazon for $275. It comes with the pedals as well. For $275, or you can go on Facebook. And you can probably find this same setup for $200. Shit,
The price came down on those.
it did come down. You know why? Because there's so many direct drives that are becoming available. And they're becoming cheaper. you know, people are being like, hey, I don't have to get me a Logitech G29 or a Thrustmaster. You know, I can just jump straight into the direct drive, you know, and not feel play when I steer. You know, that's what people are doing right nowadays. Like, for instance, Mazda just came out. Excuse me. Mazda. I'm sorry, I got a lot of indigestion, yo. You probably don't want to hear that. But Mazda just came out with a direct drive system to where you can get the direct drive wheelbase, the pedals, and the steering wheel for a whopping $599.
Wait a minute, a whole direct drive kit
for $599.
Bro, you got to show that. Can you show that?
I am going to show that. I am going to show that. Oh, and Kevin says he prefers Thrustmaster. Trust me, there are a lot of people that will prefer to use Thrustmaster over Logitech. But the good thing about that, when you have a Logitech user versus a Thrustmaster, is the fact that they're both affordable. It doesn't take a lot of money to get started in sim racing. You know, it'll start to piss you off when you start to realize there's more stuff you want and it's, you know, a little bit more expensive. But it's possible to start. It's not even possible. I mean, it's a definite.
I was gonna say, dude, like it really just sort of depends on your aim, right?
Yeah.
That's why I was like, damn it, I forgot to give you that video, because like for me, it's more of like just when I need seat time. You know me, I kart, right? You know, so it's like, okay, sim racing is for when I need to scratch the itch, so to speak, or just to keep the muscle memory sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And so that's where it's sort of like, okay, for something like...
I'm sorry, go ahead, keep going.
No, you're good. So for something like that, what is it, the Thrustmaster 390? I think that's their basic, their base level belt drive kit, I think. And then you have the G29, the Logitech.
Mm-hmm.
And those are good for just general use. I mean, I would even say you could do some. I would say you could do some light level competitive stuff if you mod it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, if all your aim is to do is just to get practice, you know, virtual seat time, stuff like that, then yeah, budget rig is good. But if really what you're aiming to do, you don't kart, you don't really do the real racing stuff, but you're really trying to get the real feel. Then yeah, go for the more expensive kits.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. So with this Mazda R5 bundle, are you looking at the price right now?
I am.
$599.
Okay, that I guarantee you. You know what? I'm gonna talk to you about that offline.
Well, hey,
matter of fact, as soon as we finish this live stream, dude, I'm gonna call you. All right. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
Listen, man. Listen. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I already know what you're getting at, but listen. Mazda has been doing their homework and they've been putting pressure on other people. And also, I want to bring up something. That Kevin points out, man. Listen. There are a lot of NASCAR champions that have won on $300,000 Logitech gear. I don't know if it was $300,000 or $300. They won on $300. Trust me, you can. And you've even said that. You've said that you don't have to have the most expensive gear to get better. You know?
No, I don't think you do.
No, I know. I don't think you do either, because I've been on a Logitech G29 for a very long time. I'm just ready to move up. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just ready to move up. That's why I ordered my CSL DD. By the way, I ordered my CSL, my Fanatec CSL DD, and hopefully it's here by the end of the week. That's another story. Ulysses.
Hey, are we gonna be doing an unboxing?
I might do a unboxing. Yo, Kevin, he asked you a question, man. He said, "What sim are you normally on?"
Wait, I'm sorry, dude. I was putting those headphones back in. You say Kevin asked, what was it? What semi? What sim am I doing?
Yeah. What sim you normally use?
I'm doing Settle Corsa Competizione primarily, and then I do AC Settle Corsa for the Nordschleife stuff. One of the things that I do is I'm trying to become a Nordschleife specialist, dude. Like, if you're going to be a track specialist, it may as well be like the hardest track in the world, right? Why not? So I do a lot of Nordschleife stuff. Matter of fact, hey, I'll find a link, and I can show them like some runs or something.
Yeah, you send me that link, then I can show you the run.
Okay, all right, let me dig it up. Okay, wait, what is this right here?
So this is that new steering wheel.
You know what? Oh, one other thing, Kartcraft, bro. I also do Kartcraft. I can show you some. I'll send you some Kartcraft footy also. So that's to stay sharp in karting. So the Kartcraft sim, man, that's a badass sim. I need to get up to speed on it. There's been a lot of the full release version of it is now out, and I have updated to it. I just have not done all the settings, and I haven't touched it in a while. So, but Kartcraft also.
Yeah, you need to really get hooked up with Kevin, man, because he does a lot of endurance races. I'm trying to get to his level when it comes to endurance races, because after 40 minutes, I'm like, I'm out of here. He be racing a lot longer, but he just did a Nordschleife race, I think, today. So check him out. But yeah, this is the
Wait. I'm sorry. I was unplugging my headphones. Say that part again.
Which part?
What you were saying just now about the Nordschleife?
Okay. Oh, I was saying you need to hook up with Kevin, man, because he just did an endurance race, a Nordschleife endurance race, and I know he does a lot of endurance races.
Was it on AC or what?
No, I think he runs iRacing.
iRacing? Okay.
But no, for sure though, Kevin, I do got to get into some endurance races next season. If they're like 50-minute stints or an hour stints, I've been working on my endurance, and I'm trying to get up to that point right now, man.
Yep.
But right now, this is the Mazda Racing, the new Formula wheel that they just released. It has a huge screen in there, a lot of capabilities. These are all the screens that they show. Tire temperature, gear, laps, laps. I don't know what the 3 and 9 is. Maybe that's your position. Speed, time. But yeah, they show a lot. They got all these different screens that show different things, and I'm pretty sure it's customizable to where you can choose what's going to be on there.
Interesting. It's kind of like an Alfano, like the karting.
Yes.
What you call it? Like an Alfano.
Yes, but see, I don't run Alfano. I run a Micron.
You run a Micron, yeah. We're Micron guys, but I know guys that do the Alfano stuff, and yeah, they get off on all the UI stuff.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, the wheel is, it's looking pretty good, man. I've seen multiple people today say that they ordered the Mazda direct drive bundle, and a lot of people are like, saying what they say, but a lot of people I'm very curious to see how it does, and I'm very curious myself to see how it does, because let me tell you something. If Mazda has a really good review, like overall in the public of their direct drive system, it's going to really change the game. It's going to change the game, because think about it. If everybody likes their system, it's only $599 for pedals, a steering wheel, and a base. That's it.
I want to say something, man, but damn.
Man.
Like I said, I'll keep it for the whatchamacallit.
Understood. Oh, but just going back, man, listen. So you can get your LifeShape G29. You can probably spend about $200, right? You can spend about $220, $250 max on a G29. Or if you want to get a Thrustmaster, I'm not really too sure on the prices, but I don't really think that they're as much higher than that. So we'll say they're about $250. You can have you a little table, like a computer desk, like normally people have, right? and you can hook it up to the table, and you normally have a TV in your house, and there you go. And all you spend was $250. Now this is assuming that you have a computer to sim race. But if you're like me, maybe you have a PlayStation. You can start out on Gran Turismo, or you can download ACC on PlayStation and start out that way. Gran Turismo is very not Gran Turismo. Sim racing is cost efficient if you just look at the options that you have and just try to utilize those options and work up, to where you're racing like a professional or iRacing like me. That's definitely not me. I'm definitely not no professional, man.
What about like budget, like a rig,
Gotcha.
right? Like what you sit in, right? Like, okay,
Gotcha.
so what I went and did was, and I don't know if you can pull this up. I think the price on this was maybe $349. Look up the Play Seat Challenge.
Which one? Well, I don't know if you had one off the top of your head. Was
No,
it
it's Play Seat Challenge.
Play Seat Challenge. I think it might be this one right here. Like that one right there?
That's it. That's the one I got.
Yeah, you can get one of these for like $249.
$249. There you go.
Oh yeah, and Kevin, yeah, most definitely. Hey, we need to meet. Hey, listen, I don't know if you've been on my Discord, but you need to get on my Discord.
Wait, did you send me the login for that stuff? Or what? Yeah, did you send me the link for it? You sent me the link for it was Twitch or something, right?
I'm not sure, but I'll send you.
Yeah,
I'll
send me
you
the
my
Discord. Okay.
Because it has the update, and then I'll send you that.
Okay, all right. Send me the Discord.
So right now, this Play Seat is $229.
Dude, $229?
Yeah.
Bruh. Okay, wait. Do you realize you want to know what I paid for that Logitech G29 and for the Play Seat Challenge? This was during the pandemic, mind you. Bro, that Play Seat Challenge it's $249 right now?
$229.
$229?
Yes.
Holy crap. Dude, I paid like $329 for that.
I wonder how much
Okay.
it is shipping.
And I paid you said the Logitechs were going for how much? It was like how much was it?
$220.
The G29 kit?
$250.
Bro, I paid like $349 for that.
I did too, though.
That's what I'm like, wow, look how much the prices have gone down like post pandemic, dude. They were like getting in fools because this is when the blow up on all this happened.
Oh, that's crazy, man. Like, for instance, like this is so crazy. So this is the one I have. I have a Track Racer RS6, right? Okay. And this is speaking a little out of budget. This is kind of giving you stuff that you guys want to jump to, after you buy your.
Yeah. This is after your Play Seat Challenge. This is after you move on from what I have my little bullshit rig. Right? Go ahead.
But you have the RS6, right? And this is like I think this is actually the kind of the cheapest one that Track Racer offers. Yes, it is. It is the cheapest one. But it's the RS6. I think no, it's not the cheapest one, right? But it's I feel like it's probably the most cost-efficient one that you guys will get as far as the introduction into sim racing. So I got this one for $499, but I winded up having to add a seat, but it wasn't that seat. It was a different seat. It was this seat. I actually wanted the GT seat, but they wasn't available at the time.
Now wait, the seat that you add, is that like a legit, like I go get a Sparko or a Recaro or something?
Correct.
Whoa. Okay.
You can take that seat out and put it in an Integra if you wanted to.
Exactly. Okay. All right.
No, dead serious. You can.
Yeah. No. That's what I mean. I've seen those. Remember I was telling you, dude, my old team boss, the rig that he had. Mm-hmm. I was telling you about that. Same thing.
So altogether with the seat, it's $878. Altogether with shipping, it's probably going to be about $100. I mean, about $1,000. You're going to probably spend about $1,000 altogether. But my suggestion to you is, yes, exactly. My suggestion to you is don't buy it with the seat. You can do exactly what Kevin said in the chat and get you an actual seat out of a car. It could be a minivan. just
a minivan seat.
Just as long as you're able to mount it. Because the thing about it is, you can kind of piece yourself up. People think that you got to do everything like immediate. You don't have to do everything immediate. you know, what I've learned when it comes to racing, whether it's karting or racing a car, just in general, like half the time you doing stuff is not going to be immediate. It's always going to be pieces. You're going to you got to piece yourself up to the finish line, and that's what we're trying to do here. So you can find a seat like this or a rig like this, but the actual first rig that I was actually thinking about getting was a Semitech. I think it was this one right here. It was a Semitech.
Yeah, Semitech.
And I was gonna get the K2R, and but the only reason why I didn't buy it was because it was overseas, and I was thinking about the shipping prices and stuff like that. And I got, you know what I'm saying? But then I forgot. We'll talk on that a little bit. But I was gonna get the KTR from Semitech, which I thought was a really cool rig because you can actually get this rig in white as well, and I thought that shit was really cool.
Oh, nice.
I thought that was really cool. Like it just looks nice to me, man. You know, it looks nice. You know, that's an actual picture of it and how it looks. But I didn't get it. Do I kind of wish I would have got it? You know, I'll answer that another time. Also, there's another one. And Kevin is mentioning in the chat. It is Advanced Sim Racing.
Hey, I'm gonna send you the Kartcraft. I'm gonna send you a Kartcraft video, and then should I send what you want to do, the Nordschleife or the last 10-minute stint race? I did at Kyalami, the one that was in the wet at night.
Whichever one you think.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Let's see here.
So also you have the Advanced Sim Racing, and I wish I was talking to Kevin at the time that I got my rig, but if I would have, I actually might have got to him because it's free shipping in America. I mean, North America. It's made in North America and it's free shipping.
Oh, nice.
This is
so
free
they just
shipping.
Put the cost of the shipping in the rig.
Yes, and it's $449. That's not bad at all. That's
not bad.
Not bad. I mean, that's great.
Well, no, that's not bad. To ship it also?
That's great.
Because like for something like that, you imagine shipping typically costs like maybe $100.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's a pretty nice one. I mean, I'm thinking about, all right, so we're talking about, it says recommended wheelbase torque. Now, when somebody says recommended, I automatically don't listen to them because I'm the type of person when I cook something and the bag says put it on 400, I always put it on 400. But yeah, I probably would have got the AS3 for me just because it gave me a little bit more stuff to play with. And then Kevin said he grabbed a seat for $50. Oh, by the way, Formula Man, can you explain to me, because I kind of missed it, what's AMS? AMS. Tell me what that is, because I want to answer your question. But I think this probably would be your best bang for the buck.
Okay.
ASR. When you really think about it, this is probably the best bang for the buck because, and I'm just now looking at this. Think about this. And if you were to get a CSL DD Pro side mount, it's only $20 extra, you know, $22 extra. Oh, he said it was Automobilista. I have not paid attention to Automobilista, man.
Automobilista?
Yeah, I need to.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't given it much. Hey, I put the two links in the private chat back there. The first one is Kartcraft, and then the second one is my last Nordschleife run.
Okay. All right, we're gonna switch over from that. So which one is the first one?
Well, wait. So let's just are we finishing up on sim rigs and stuff?
Okay, so yeah, let's just finish up. So basically in sim race, let's just put it this way, right? If you want to just get the wheelbase and the pedals and you want to stay under $500 or stay under really $400 or really $350, you can get you a Logitech G29. I'm just speaking from what I know. A Logitech G29 with the pedals. Or you
I was going to say, based on the pricing, bro, you can go with a Logic. You can go literally with my kit
full tilt for $500. So we did the pricing, right? The play seat challenge, it's a foldable seat. You can fold it up and then store it away, right? And it's got the what's that material called? It's like velvet, but it's called something else. They do like Alcantara.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude, the material on the seat is Alcantara. Dude, that's when you told me $229. I said, "Wow, bro, that seat plus a G29 or the Thrustmaster 390. That is your under $500 entry level sim setup. Your starter pack. You know, like the meme, the starter pack, right? The starter pack meme. But no, dead ass, $500, dude. That play seat challenge seat, and then either the Logitech or the Thrustmaster 390, the G29 or the 390. You can. That's $500 right there. There's your seat and your kit to get started, and then just have a computer. Get a Steam account. Boom, you're going.
Exactly.
You're in there.
But then I don't want to discourage people, and I want to actually tell them the truth. Also on this end, if you don't have a computer and you have a PlayStation or an Xbox, you know, you can start out on, I don't like Forza, but
well, those are other platforms you could do this on. But I mean, if we're talking sim, no, you got to have your PC. And we're talking legit sim platforms, right?
Yeah,
but
we're also talking budget. Like we're talking. Listen, when I started this, I didn't have a computer, so that's why I want to say budget. I want to say we're talking about straight budget. We talking about, man, I ain't got $2 right now to rub to my name. What can I work towards? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. If you just get you a Logitech G29, if you want, you want to get you a seat, go ahead and get you a play seat. You understand what I'm saying? And then more than likely, you probably already have a PlayStation or an Xbox. Go ahead and just buy you ACC Project Cars. And start on there. Because I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell everybody this from experience. Okay. Whenever you, and you can attest to this because you already know what's up. Whenever you want to do something in life, you just have to start. And once you start, I guarantee you, there are going to be a lot of opportunities that will come your way, and they will be cheaper than you thought.
Yeah, you just have to get started. Like, don't think that you have to go like over the top to get into this. That's why I was like, yo, let me show you guys like the seat that I literally use. Right, and I'm even bugging out that it's $229, dude. That's real Alcantara.
Real Alcantara.
Better get you one of those.
All right, man. All right, we're gonna start that the video. Which one did you say it was?
No, the first one, I think that's I was doing leaderboard challenge. You can just show a few minutes of it. I'm the most vicious. Okay, that's not the video right there. No, I'm joking.
All right, you're not Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Premiere. All right, so this is Kartcraft, man. So I was doing leaderboard challenge.
Oh, this is Kartcraft. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to put. I think I might have been talking on this video. Well, you can play it. It doesn't matter. So leaderboard challenge is basically like, it's like hot lap battles, right? And what happens is that you sign up for a Kartcraft account, and then depending on what track, what kart you're doing, it'll upload your times, and then you can see it in real time where it starts uploading, or I'm sorry, it updates the leaderboard, and you see me just jump spots as I clip the previous person's lap. So I would do leaderboard challenge to like basically just to train in karting.
How's the physics on Kartcraft though?
Freaking awesome.
Okay.
Just like a kart.
All right. Because I remember last time I drove Kartcraft, man, I couldn't get my steering angles right.
No, that's what I was saying, dude. Like, so what they went through a few different, like they had a beta release and like it was working perfect. Then I updated it, then it went to shit. Then I just waited a while, and then they came out with the full version, and I downloaded, I updated it, everything. I have to go in and do the settings all over, but it seems to work.
Gotcha.
Right, they added a new tire model. They added the KA100. Well, that was when I was doing this run right here. They added the KA100 motor class.
You want me to skip?
Content right now, man. Really
Yeah, you're talking in them, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. This means I'm talking in it, but it's showing you like this is at that's at Atlanta Motorsport Park.
You know, you could race at my home track on here.
Okay, so our first target. Yeah, I got some footy on that too.
That's how it is when you're driving a car. You're like,
and now I might have, I don't know if the video's glitching or, okay, there it goes.
So you're just racing against somebody's time?
Yeah, the other car you hear in the back is the previous dude's lap time. So I'm glad I'm lapping him right now. So basically, if I screw up, you'll see his ghost past me.
Yeah.
I love this track, dude.
Where's this at?
This is Atlanta Motorsport karting park.
Oh yeah, I've seen a car flip on this track before.
Yeah, this is a real track. Yeah. So I clipped the guy right here. Boom. So now what it'll do is it'll update. Now there's a slight issue.
Oh, hey, by the way, Ulysses, I just sent you the Discord link that
Okay, yeah, I just saw it pop up on my phone. Wait. Keep it right there. Look at that, dude. That is an awful look right there.
This guy?
Well, I was like, it's like, okay, I'm the dude in the black, right? I was kind of pointing at him, and his head was all down, like, damn, dude, you just did that?
Yeah, man, you suck. You told the guy you suck.
Yeah. Okay. So watch. So like, go ahead and play it, and then it'll show you what it'll do, right? See? So it'll update the leaderboard. Okay. Boom. So now your new ranking. Boom. There you go. There's your new national hot lap. So there's an international and then a national hot lap ranking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So they do it by the international ranking, and then they do it by the national.
Gotcha.
Okay. And then if you want to pull up the other one, so that's CarCraft.
Okay, I'm gonna show you the other one.
So this is in the 911. This is the 911 GT3. I think it's the 2017 or 2016 911 GT3.
This is 8C?
Yeah, this is Total Course. So this is on the Nordschleife. So, you know, like I typically do, I start from the back, and I want to see how many spots I can start. Hey, you know what? I have one more video I'll send you, bro. I was in the Toyota TS040 LMP prototype.
The red and white one?
Red, blue, and white?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran 6 minutes 41 seconds on this bitch.
Okay. On the north side?
On the Nordschleife, yeah, 6 minutes 41 seconds on the lap.
Damn.
Hold on, let me find it. See if we can get a run on it right now. Now we went off right here.
Woo, I forgot that it was a right turn there.
Yeah, I kissed it, but I saved it.
Yeah, you did. You didn't really lose. Well, you lost a little time to them, but you did lose those other guys.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna catch these motherfuckers up here in a minute.
Yo, AC, it looks nice, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, dude.
Well, hold on. I'm saying AC, not ACC.
No, I'm saying AC is nice too.
AC looks nice.
Bro, it's not quite ACC, but it's damn close, dude.
Hey man, you're really good on the North Slice. I really admire your skills because on the North Slice, I'd be scared to go around any turn and hit the gas because I'm like, I don't know when a turn is
No,
happening.
dude, let me tell you something. You gotta literally memorize this track. I've watched so much real footage on the Nordschleife, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Kevin says something. When you add all the mods, AC is dope. That's exactly what you said.
Dude, that's what I mean. When you start throwing the mods on AC, bro, it's just crazy.
Yeah, like I want to.
That's why I was telling you, bro. Like well, like I said, we'll talk after the live stream, but let's like build that Discord up, dude.
Yeah, we can do some drives, like just some.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yep.
And
Yep.
I can finally be in my Make Believe 2001 Toyota Supra. Yeah, Formula. See, he agrees. It's pretty cool with the right mods. Oh yeah, by the way, Kevin and Formula, if you guys ever want to be on the stream while we're streaming, just simply ask for the stream link. Guys can definitely join the conversation immediately.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? The one catch is you gotta share it with your friends though.
Yeah, you got to share it on your socials and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh wait, this is what I was trying to get a run on this guy, dude. He's blocking the shit out of me.
Should have just pushed him off.
Nah.
Hey, yeah, it brings up a good point, man. Have you driven on the Nordschleife in iRacing?
No.
Yeah.
I you know what, man? It's just, dude, I got baptized in the ACC and the AC fire, and I tried iRacing, and it's not the same, bro. I'm so dialed on Porsches, bro. Like I'm afraid to drive anything else right now.
I understand. Hey, man, but he brings up a good point though. You should try the Nordschleife on iRacing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
Why
cool.
why does he say that?
Why does he say that? I mean, I know why I like it on there, but
No, why do you say that? Like legit, dude, you got to memorize this track, bro. To run it like this. Because you have to really be choosy to pick your spots, bro.
Yeah.
Because like you see it, you go off and that's it. Hey, do you ever, you know what? For the next live, you know what we're gonna do?
What?
I got it. See, you see that motherfucker? How you just brake checked me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but look, hey, for a topic for one of the next live streams, we're gonna pull up Nordschleife crashes, like track day crashes, where dudes are just being, where they're being dumbasses.
I watched so many of those. I watched so many of those, man.
Yo, let's pull that up. Let's do that.
Hey, this dude right here needs to get off the track.
No, I'm about to serve him up here in a minute, dude.
Hey, hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay, all right. Okay, so while Jamal's away, I'll just kind of talk you guys through what's going on right here. So basically, I know coming up here and maybe in the next few kilometers, I can get a run on. Oh, actually, it's right here. This is where I get a run on him. He does do some dickish shit like that right there and brake checks me, right? So yeah, there we go. So it kind of threw me off a little bit, but I knew we were coming up in a slow section here where I could potentially get around him, but yeah, that happened. So one of the things that I
I'm really just looking to do is be a Nordschleife specialist. So that's where I primarily use just AC because they do not have the Nordschleife on Assetto Corsa Competizione yet, right? Everybody keeps asking them for it, but for right now, it's not there. So I have to practice the Nordschleife on AC, right? So I do a lot of laps on the Nordschleife. That's why I was telling you, Jamal, like you got to just do hella laps, and after a while, it's almost like, you know what it's like? It's like because you know this lap is 13 miles. Okay, it's a 13-mile lap. So imagine if you drove the same route to work and then from work to home every day.
Yeah.
After a while, that 13-mile trip, which is basically 6.5 one way, 6.5 the other way, becomes routine to you. Okay. You know, and you know, and one of the other things about Assetto Corsa that's really good is that you can quote unquote feel the bumps. You see all these bumps? Right? This is on the second lap. I ran 2 laps, and this is the second group of cars that I'm about to battle.
Yeah.
Right? But you feel all of the bumps. So after you do it so many times, you know what part of the track may pitch you off, so to speak, right? You learn all of the little kinks and shit in the tracks.
Gotcha.
Right? So that's one area to pass. Right, and then we're going to be coming up on another area to pass. We got this long straight right here that's coming. Right, and then this is when we're going to, and I'm trying to remember the actual names for each section of the track. My buddy was teaching me this. He actually lives not too far. He lives in, I'm trying to remember what area of Germany. There he just passed right there.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Shut the door.
Yeah. And he drives the Nordschleife every so often. He doesn't live too far from here. So like he's literally like, dude, come to Germany, I'll take you there.
Yeah.
Like he's literally been on some live streams with me, coaching me through the Nordschleife, dude, like telling me like where to go, how to take this turn. He coached me like literally on live streams.
Is this the computer or are these regular guys racing along?
No. This is AI. I have the AI turned up to 92.
Nice. Yeah, AC doesn't look bad, man.
No, I'm telling you, bro. Especially when you start adding those mods.
Does it
like
sound
I said,
like ACC?
Huh?
Does
No.
like the graphic?
No. ACC. That's like I said, dude. This is like one notch down.
Okay.
Yeah, just one notch. But it's damn good.
Every time I look at the Nordschleife, I'm like, there was like a one period of time when I was playing Gran Turismo like faithfully, and I got good at the Nordschleife. Like I got good. But the thing about it is, if you don't drive the Nordschleife like daily or like on a normal basis, you forget all of it.
Well, so I was like, you have to. The thing about the Nordschleife is repetition. It's literally laps. You have to do it a lot. And so, like, remember I was telling you about the thing about the Porsches, you can kind of bounce up and down the gears?
Yeah.
To use kind of engine and transmission braking? Like, I literally learned this by watching Sean Edwards on the Nordschleife. I'm using, like, what I can kind of ascertain is his technique based on how he drove it.
Yeah.
Like, he would just kind of use a lot of engine and, transmission braking. Because, you know, it all sits at the back of the car.
Yeah.
Right? And it greatly affects the grip. So you can. I don't know. It's like I said. I'm kind of stuck on Porsches, dude. I don't want to go to another car right now.
Gotcha.
Boom.
Woo, double.
Oh shit.
With the double.
Yeah, we did. We did it. Yes, we did.
That was that was crazy.
Holy shit.
If you only did 2 laps?
Yeah, no, dude. Dude, each lap is like 13 miles. That's why I was like, yo, if we're gonna do some endurance shit, we gotta train here.
Yeah, that was sussy.
I know it was, dude. Yeah. Trust me, there's more where that came from. Oh, we kissed it. Oh shit. No damage. Well, there might have been a little damage, but nothing where it registers. Because if you smack the car, dude, the window will break, all kind of shit will happen.
Oh yeah, ACC, their damage model is nice.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Okay, I kissed it, but it wasn't nothing major. Yeah, you know what? I think, honestly, dude, I think I legit was wiping sweat off my face when that happened.
Yeah.
I want you to peep how this race ends, though, bro. It's crazy.
I don't know, man. ACC's damage model is. That's one thing I'll give to ACC. Their damage model is way better than our race.
No, I'm telling you, dude. It's like literally, dude. Like you take a car off, bro. That's it for you. Like ACC, like I told you, man. It's hyper realistic, bro. You really get a quote unquote real car feel in ACC. I have not driven a sim that is just as real as ACC yet.
ACC is real, you know. The thing is just like when you get stuck on a game like me, I'm stuck on iRacing. It just takes time to kind of like become like baptized in another game. For instance, like Dave Cam, he does iRacing, right? But he's been starting to do a lot more ACC in his career.
Well, dude, he just uploaded a video where he said he finally had his breakthrough at ACC.
Yeah.
He for the longest he really wanted to like it, but couldn't for some reason. And I guess literally like over the last couple of days, he had a breakthrough with it.
It's a growing thing. It's really tough to play a game for like over a decade. Like I'm pretty sure he has.
Hey, wait, hey, Jamal, watch this shit. Watch this.
Whoa! Oh shit!
Wait, watch this. Watch this.
Oh man!
Like he brake checked me. Now watch this shit.
Saved it.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, but your safety rating is going down for that.
All right, man. There was that run, and then I got I sent you the link in the back. That's the TSO4 run. That one is stupid.
It's nice.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to like. I'm gonna practice. I want to do. I want to start doing. I want to practice Le Mans.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah, I want to do like, dude. There's some of those leagues where they run like the Le Mans leagues. Right, with AC, and I want to do like Le Mans and shit, like Le Mans prototype cars at Le Mans. That's why I was practicing the TS04, TS040 on the Nordschleife.
Yeah.
Because I want to do those. That I want to do Le Mans, dude. Not only like outside of the other platforms, Le Mans is on. I think no, it's actually I don't think it is on AC.
Nah, that's only on iRacing and Grand Prix.
Yeah. Right. It's not on AC, so yeah.
But moving on, man.
You know what? Can you fast forward like maybe halfway to the end car?
On the Super Tycoon?
Oh wait, that's Super Tycoon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's talk about Super Tycoon.
I'll let you lead because I'm not really too keen on Super Tycoon.
Okay. So we were talking the other Super Series in Japan, Super GT and Super Formula, and then there's Super Tycoon, right? So Super Tycoon is basically like your top level production based racing car series, right? It used to be like N1. They used to call it N1 back in the day. You ever seen like the Starlets, the Toyota Starlets with the wide flares and all that shit?
Yeah.
Okay, that's this series today. Okay, so Super Tycoon still exists, and I've always been a huge fan of Super Tycoon because it's all production based. Well, there's the GT classes, which is basically like your GT3 cars, right? You know, all the cars, like literally what we were just looking at in AC and all that stuff, right? So you have those cars, but then when you go into the production classes and stuff, the ST classes and etc., like literally these are the ballsiest production race cars these dudes build in Japan. And Super Tycoon is all like kind of like endurance based racing. So all the races are like 2, 3, 4, 5 hours plus 20 or 24 hours. They go up to 24.
That's what I want to ride in. Continue.
Yeah. Yeah. So you'll notice with Super Tycoon also, they run all the classes all together at the same time. So you're running like 3 different races on one track at the same time. Yeah, Super Tycoon is the shit. And they just had a 5-hour race this just literally last night.
And was that Sugo, right?
Yeah, huh?
Was it at Sugo?
Yeah.
The track? Yeah, Motegi or Motegi?
No. This isn't Motegi. I think it's Sugo.
It's saying Motegi as soon as you go.
Like, the Motegi? Okay, well, this might be Motegi.
I think so. So they're running 3 different. They got a GT3 class. That's what that one is.
Yeah, that's what that Mercedes or that Merc you just saw. Yep.
Now right there.
There's a C8, right? That's the GT3 C8.
That's GT3 for sure.
Yeah, right. That's a 911. Okay, but then you're also going to see a Cayman. You know, you'll see a Cayman. You'll see some other cars in here.
GT4.
There's a Civic Type R.
3.
Right.
These things are beautiful.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, dude. Super Tycoon, man. All the super spec classes in Japan, I'm a fan of, dude. Super Formula, Super GT, and Super Tycoon. That's why I wanted to bring this one up. We hadn't covered this one yet.
I gotta pay attention to this one more, man.
I'll send you the channel for it. Well, you know what I did. You know what?
I've already subscribed to it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I already subscribed.
All right. Cool.
All right, so that's Super Tycoon. We definitely got to pay attention to that more. But like we said before, our goal is to spread light on a lot more motor racing scenes across the world, but mainly focus on the ones that we look at.
Yeah.
But like, there's no Super GT race right now until the 17th of September. But currently, right now, the last race we had was at Suzuka GT500 with a Calsonic Impulse Z1, driven by Kazuki Haramine and Bertrude Baguette. And they started P last. They started P last, and they finished P1. But currently,
they started P last.
Yeah, they started P last and finished P1. Currently, right now, they are leading the points. They are leading in the points for the series. Team Impul right now, they got 89 points over the Keeper Tom's Supra with 68, and then the Aston NSX GT Real Racing is 68 points, tied with NDDP Racing. I'm not sure what that car is. 68. So right now, Team Impul is looking pretty good. They got 3 more rounds left. And then the last race will be at Motegi, so we'll be able to cover the Sugo race next week as well, going forward.
Right on.
Yeah, man. But man, listen, I think we had a good stream today. We're coming up on a 2-hour mark, man. I had a good time with you guys. I appreciate you guys. You know, just
you already know, bro. We nerd out on this shit.
Yeah, I love the fact that we were able to nerd out and give opinions. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing I always want to say is that I want your opinion to be of you. So if you ever come in the comment section, say what you feel. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna say what I feel, and Ulysses is gonna say what he feels.
Yeah, maybe you think the play seat challenge is garbage, right?
Then say it. You know?
Tell us your budget seat, you know, so we can compare and contrast. I'm just saying, 229, man, full Alcantara, bruh.
It's a good deal. It's a good deal.
Come on, man. Feels nice. Feels nice on the skin.
Well, yeah, man, I appreciate you guys joining. I didn't know we were gonna. Well, I looked at the time. I was like, man, I'm gonna do a stint in iRacing. That's a lie. Tomorrow's Labor Day. I don't have to work. I'm gonna wake up in the morning and do some work. iRacing. I'm not doing anything tonight. Outside of that, man, I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys like the music. Just so you know, I listen to a lot of house and a lot of drum and bass.
Yes, sir.
I've been that guy since I was young.
Yeah, you already know me, bro. I'm a DMB fanatic for sure, for sure.
It's the only way to go, man. It's the only
Yeah,
way.
man. Yep.
All right, man. Hey, well, I appreciate you guys joining. Throughout the week, we'll have clips loaded up at Keita Auto. Just so you know, if you want to donate, hit the Cash App, the Keita Auto. And if you want to donate to Complex Design, Ulysses, his is Complex CMPLXDSGN.
Also, if you guys are into the whole micromobility thing, dude, this is another stream we're gonna have to do, right? E-bikes, e-scooters, stuff like that. Look, we're about all things like, you know, wheels and motors, right? And that move and get you around and, you know, fun and right, whether it's cars or whatever, right? So also the referral link in the description for Pacific Rides, right? Wide range of electric bikes, e-scooters, stuff like that. And you know, we'll toss some content about that stuff your way as well. But it's all in support of the channel, what we're trying to do to grow this all out. So yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in, and please subscribe to this channel if you have not.
Yeah, and also I just want to throw this out here. Kevin says, I think if you want to be competitive, you know, a Norris racer, you should be doing it on iRacing. That's his main disagreement.
No. Actually, I agree with him, dude. Like, the league stuff when it comes to like Nordschleife, a lot of those kind of stuff. That's where iRacing beats out like the Assetto Corsa platform. Is in terms of like users. That's where they beat AC and ACC out, right? It's in terms of and how many people are using it. So I agree with him. Like, if you wanted to get into a Nordschleife league, your best bet is iRacing because there's more people doing it.
I agree. But for me, I gotta focus a lot on being, how you say, cross-platforming. I gotta get better in ACC and get better at iRacing. Be just as good on both. Because
that sounds like a challenge, man.
You know, I like challenges because you can only fail or get better. Anyways, man. Hey, I'm about to go to sleep though, man. But I appreciate you guys joining me. I appreciate you listening.
Hey, check it out, man. I'll hit the Discord link and then I'll chop it up with you in the morning, dude.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one, y'all.
All right, peace out, y'all.
All right.